So the A's lost in the playoffs again. Let's all have a moment of silence for the 2019 postseason that could have been. I'm honestly surprised that moment of silence wasn't filled with one of my cats meowing. Alright guys, I know this loss was tough again. We had high hopes. And those of us who are in the millennial age range have never really experienced anything fun happening in the playoffs. I was optimistic and actually thought things might change this time around, but like most of you, in the back of my mind I was thinking, alright, what's going to happen this time? Starting pitching going to struggle, bullpen going to break our hearts, offense going to have a heck of a time. Are we going to be up by 20 with 1 out to go just to have our hopes dashed when the Coliseum Seagulls finally fly off with the entire baseball team? At least it wasn't the last one, guys, although I'm sure we would all help in the search and rescue effort. If Twitter is anything to go by, there would be large swooning groups looking for Matt Olson and Ramon Laureano. I would take on the task of finding the bullpen. I'd arm myself with bows and use marrows. There are two sad parts as I see it here. One, we can't enjoy A's baseball for a whole extra month. I know the players need off seasons for their health and to love on their families and blah blah blah. It's very heartbreaking and harrowing for fans to navigate 5 months without any A's baseball and 6 before the season really starts going. How do we last so long without being blown away by Mets? I know a lot of people get really sad during the winter months because of the cold weather and the long days, but for me it's just the interminable stretch of not being able to hear Ray Fosse's voice. I'm also always sad for the players because, it's kind of their job and they've been dreaming about playing in the World Series since they were digging for bugs in the T-ball outfield. I'm really glad I can only listen on the radio because I don't want to see sad A's player faces. They bring us joy throughout so much of the year. We don't want to see them be sad. But hey, before we know it, it's going to be the next season. Most of the team should be intact, so we won't do the usual spending a whole month trying to figure out who all the new guys are. We can hear the life-affirming Ray Fosse mantras of wow and unbelievable. We can privately get annoyed on Twitter when other A's fans are giving Bob Melvin or any other player a tough time. I'm looking at you people who are begging on Mike Fiers in April. Until then, we can commiserate together. And I'm sorry, but there will still be puns. I cannot stop. I'll still be firing them off.